Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Maths Academy by Sudhir. Today we are going to study matrices part 1, in that definition and types of matrices. So let's see what is the definition of matrices. It is an arrangement of mn numbers in m rows and n columns and enclosed between square brackets is called as a matrix of order m by n. It is read as m by n. Note that matrix is denoted by capital letter like A, B, C. Note 2, there are total mn numbers, each of which is called as an element of the matrix. A matrix of order m by n can be written as A is equals to. So first element is A11, A12, A13 and so on A1n. These are the elements of row 1. A21, A22, A23 and so on A2n. These are the elements of row 2. A31, A32, A33 and so on A3n. These are the elements of row 3. And continuing in this way, the last row will be mth row. So the first element of mth row is AM1, AM2 is the second element, AM3 is the third element and last element is AMN. These are the elements of row M. Now let's see what are the elements of column 1. A11, A21, A31 and so on AM1. These are the elements of column 1. Similarly, these are the elements of column 2. These are the elements of column 3 and so on. These are the elements of column n. Here you can observe that each element has two suffixes. Out of that, first indicates the row and second indicates the column. Now A23, where does it lies? It lies in row 2 and column 3. So in short, we can write this matrix A as Aij, where I is running from 1 to m. These indicates the number of rows and J is also running from 1 to n. These indicates the number of columns. Now let's go to the types of matrices. So first type of matrices is rectangular matrix. So a matrix is said to be rectangular. Take a look. A matrix is said to be rectangular if number of rows of matrix is not equal to number of columns of matrix. For example, now here the matrix A. What is the order of this matrix? It is of order 3 by 2. So you can clearly observe that number of rows are 3 and number of columns are 2. So they are not equal. So this type of matrix is called as a rectangular matrix. Second type, row matrix. So a matrix having only single row is called as a row matrix, as the name suggests itself. So let's see the example. 1. So matrix A, you can take a look. What is the order of this matrix? It is of order 1 by 3. 1 row and 3 columns. So as definition suggests, a matrix having 1 row is called as a row matrix. So this is the example of row matrix. Let's take another example. Here the order of this matrix is, you can observe that there is only 1 row and 4 columns. So again this matrix is having a row, so this is also called as a row matrix. Now next definition is of column matrix. So from previous you can define this column matrix. Correct. A matrix having only a single column is called as a column matrix. For example, matrix A 1 minus 3 2, whose order is 3 by 1. Here the number of rows are 3 and number of column is 1. So a matrix having only one column is called as a column matrix. Again, this matrix is of order 2 by 1, 2 rows and 1 number of column. So a matrix having one column is called as a column matrix. Next type is null or zero matrix. By just reading the name you can say the definition for null or zero matrix. It's very easy. A matrix is said to be null or zero matrix if all elements of a matrix are zero. Very easy definition. And normally it is denoted by the letter O or Z. For example, matrix O, 0, 0, 0, all the elements are 0 and the order of this matrix is 2 by 2. Again, the matrix Z, elements 0, 0, order of this matrix is 2 rows, 1 column, 2 by 1. As the all elements are 0, so it is a null or zero matrix. So let's take the next type. Next type of a matrix is a square matrix. Very important. A matrix is said to be square if number of rows of matrix is equals to number of columns of matrix. For example, matrix A. What is the order of this matrix? You can clearly observe that there are 3 rows and 3 columns. So number of rows are 3 and it is equals to number of column, that is 3. So this matrix is a square matrix. More, the element highlighted, which are -2, 3, -2, are called as a principal diagonal element of matrix. Remember this, -2, 3, -2, these are called as a principal diagonal element of matrix. So matrix with number of rows is equals to number of column is called as a square matrix. The next definition, diagonal matrix. So a matrix, a square matrix, it's said to be diagonal if all non-principal diagonal elements are 0. Previously we have seen what are the principal diagonal elements. If non-principal diagonal elements are 0, then that matrix is called as a diagonal matrix. For example, the matrix A, which is of order 2 by 2. So number of rows are equal to number of columns. So it is a square matrix. And moreover, the non-principal diagonal elements other than 1, 2 are 0. So this is a diagonal matrix. Take another example. The matrix A, the order of this matrix is 3 by 3. Again, number of rows are equals to number of columns. So it is a square matrix. And elements other than principal diagonal are 0. So that's why this is also called as a diagonal matrix. Next type, scalar matrix. A square matrix is said to be scalar if principal diagonal elements are same and rest are 0. So let's take an example. So scalar matrices are denoted by the letter K. So now this matrix is of order 2 by 2. Again, number of rows is equals to number of column. So it is square matrix. And moreover, principal diagonal elements are same, which is 2, and rest are 0. So this is the scalar matrix. Take another example. Here the matrix K is of order 3 by 3. Row and column are same. So square matrix. Principal diagonal elements are same and rest elements are 0. So this is a scalar matrix. Next definition is of unit or identity matrix. It is very important matrix. So square matrix is said to be unit or identity matrix if all principal diagonal elements are unity, that is 1, and rest are 0. Let's take an example. And it is denoted by I, capital I. So the matrix I, which is of order 2 by 2, number of rows is equals to number of columns. So it is a square matrix. And check, the principal diagonal elements are unity, that is 1, and rest elements are 0. So this is a unit or identity matrix of order 2 by 2. Next, now let's check what is the order of this matrix. It is of order 3 by 3. Rows and column are equal, so square matrix. And next, the principal diagonal elements are 1 and rest are 0. So this is again an identity matrix, but now this is of order 3 by 3. Now next type of matrices, upper triangular matrix. So again a square matrix is said to be upper triangular matrix. Check the condition. If all elements, check the condition again, if all elements below principal diagonal are 0, then it is said to be upper triangular matrix. So let's take an example. So upper triangular matrices are normally denoted by the capital letter U. So this matrix is of order 3 by 3. Rows and column are equal, so it is a square matrix. Now check the elements below principal diagonal. What are the elements below principal diagonal? All are 0. So this is a upper triangular matrix. Next type of matrix is lower triangular matrix. I think you will be able to define it now. So what is the definition? Repeat it. A square matrix is said to be lower triangular matrix if all elements now above principal diagonal are 0. It is opposite to upper triangular. If all elements above principal diagonal are 0, then it is said to be a lower triangular matrix. For example, L is equals to, this matrix is of order 3 by 3. Rows and columns are equal, so it is a square matrix. And check the principal diagonal elements 4, 7, 5, and above the principal diagonal all the elements are 0. So this is a lower triangular matrix. Next type, symmetric matrix. This is very important. Again, a square matrix. When a matrix is said to be square, number of rows is equals to number of columns. Okay, so a square matrix is said to be symmetric if and only if Aij is equals to Aj for all I and j. I is for number of rows, j is for number of columns. So let's check the example. This is a famous example. Now this matrix is of order 3 by 3, so row is equals to column. So this is the square matrix. Now how to check this condition Aij is equals to Aj for all A, I and j? So I'll take first, look here, A12, what is the opposite of it? A21, and both are same, they are H. Next, A13, opposite of it A31, and both these are G. And next, last, A23, opposite of it is A32, these two are same. So a square matrix is said to be symmetric if Aij is equals to Aji for every element. It should be true for every element. Now the last type of matrix is skew-symmetric matrix. So again a square matrix is said to be skew-symmetric. Check the condition. If and only if principal diagonal elements are 0. For a matrix to be skew-symmetric, principal diagonal elements must be 0. And the second condition, Aij, whatever the element Aij, should be equals to minus of Aji for all I and j. So let's take an example. So this is a matrix A of order 3 by 3. Number of rows are equal to number of column, so it is a square matrix. Now first condition, principal diagonal elements must be 0. Yes, they are 0. Now the second condition is important. Aij is equals to minus Aji. So here this element is A12 and it should be equals to minus of A21. Okay, so A12 should be opposite. Similarly, A13 is equals to what? Minus A31. And lastly, A23 is equals to minus A32. So both the conditions satisfied. So this matrix is said to be a skew symmetric matrix. Let me repeat it again. If principal diagonal elements are 0 and Aij is equals to minus Aj for every element, then the matrix is said to be a skew symmetric matrix. So friends, these are 12 types of matrices. I hope you understood what are the type definition of matrix of order m by n and what are the different types of matrices. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Maths Academy by Sudhir. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.